Start on Friday, August 30th, a couple of weeks away at Progressive Field. Of course, I have 4 tickets for you. Have that MLB ballpark app on your phone. It was very, very useful during the season. 4 tickets for you. Guardians, Pirates on the 30th. Caller 10. 216-578-1007. Or 800-348-1007.
Our apologies to second shifters.
All right, here we go, everybody. Let's get to work.
This is no way to start your day.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Run.
Got somebody texted me in the break. I want a gargantuan glob of goss to be torpedoed at my gaping maw.
Come on.
Wow, that is specific and alliterative. Hello, who is this?
Alan, how you doing? Alan, Mary, Bill, how are you?
What's up? Who am I speaking to?
My name is Hugh. My name is Hugh, Alan.
Okay.
If I'm talking too loud, let me know. That's because I've been in the Marine Corps years ago, and I know Bill said he was in the Navy or something, wasn't he?
No. He was in the Navy. Yes, he was in that.
I was in the. I heard him say something about the Philippines before. I was over there 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I liked the place and everything. But I did 35 years of carrying mail. I just retired.
Wow.
July 31st of last year. You see all the crime happening with the mailmen and stuff, right? Robberies and all that.
You've lived a life, Hugh.
Yeah. Plus, I used to box and I took Taekwondo, so. I'm still not finished living, though. You hear me?
I hear you. I'm glad you're still among the living.
Yeah, but what I called to tell you was that metal show that you got on Saturday.
Yeah, 2 hours to midnight.
Hours.
Yes.
Yeah. I was trying to get there. It's some bands, Alan. I know. I hear you. I know everybody like Metallica. I know you know all of them, and I used to know about. It ain't too many metal bands you can name that I don't know about. I had 5 guitars, and I used to play a lot. And I like the old Hendrix stuff, Black, any rock band you can name. But what I was calling to tell you was it's a lot of these, you got a lot of women shredders out here, too.
Oh,
and
I know.
I wanted to give I know you played one of them. You played the Burning Witches. I heard you play them before.
We've played Burning Witches. You're talking about female bands.
Yeah, female bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, female metal bands.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you got one called, let me see, the Hellcats. You ever heard of them?
The Hellcats.
Yeah, it's a song they made called "Now Is My Time." You need to hear that one. Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to write these down? Or whatever?
I can always go back to the tape, Hugh. The Hellcats are from Slovenia.
Yeah. And you got to hear them. But this song they did, "Now Is My Time," that's one of their good ones. Okay, you got a group named Nemesis.
Okay.
They get a song called Vengeance.
Yup.
Okay, you got Hysterica. They did a song called Lock Up Your Son.
Now, Hugh, if I can ask, why are you so focused on female metal bands?
No, you know what, though? Because I used to, you hear a lot about the guys all the time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I happen to be looking at the YouTube. I didn't know it was that many of them out there. Like that, I mean, and they're good,
Well, sure.
They're better than a lot of the guy metal bands. You got one called the Metal Queens. They're a spinoff of Motorhead. Okay.
Now, Hugh, are you talking about because there are a lot of female-fronted bands? I played Arch Enemy this past Saturday night. You're talking about bands with all female members.
Yep, all female members.
Gotcha.
Yep. And
okay.
That are good. Metal. Let me see. Motor Queens, and you got one more. I don't know. It's a Japanese group called Love Bite.
Love Bite. Okay.
Love Bite. They're real big in Japan, and these women, the 2 lead guitar players. I mean, they are like, you talk about shred. I mean, these women. I mean, they can play. You need to hear those bands I just gave you. You need to hear them. I think you would like them.
I'm going to check them out, Hugh. But per your recommendation, I'm going to go through and check them out.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to call you one day at your show, but I couldn't get through because I couldn't get through. I said I'd try to catch him in a week then and let him know. Cause I said I wanted to do he know about these bands because all those bands I just named you and those songs or the videos, Yeah, you would like them. If you heard them, you would like them.
All right, well, I'm going to crack them open and see what they got going on, Hugh.
Okay, now you got everything I just told you,
I
right?
sure do. I have it on tape.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted you need to hear them. And okay, I just want to let you, Bill, and Mary, you take it easy,
All right, thank you, Hugh. There's Hugh. Hysterica, one of his recommendations. Mary, your thoughts?
Perfect. Love it.
Chick metal, right?
Play it.
A song called Lock Up Your Son. Because they're young girls and they're horny.
I get it.
Lock up your son. They're flipping the script. All those perv dudes we were talking about earlier. Lock up your daughters. Lock up your wives. The girls in Hysterica, who I have to assume are Swedish, lock up your son. All right. Well, that's a good recommendation, Hugh. Thank you. I'll, All right, well, a little corny, but that's okay. Okay, good. I'm always looking. Again, I always primarily get requests via email.
Can Hugh be the new Rick?
2HTM at WMMS.com is the email for 2 hours to midnight. We are off this Saturday night, but we will return on the 24th at 10 p.m. Hysterica. Oh, they are from Sweden. I knew it. You can hear it in their voice. Their album is called The Art of Metal. A lot of bands. One thing you can say about heavy metal, very into literal descriptions of things. So yeah, I'll give them a run. A lot of Japanese girl metal is very, very strange because the girls don't really play. They're backed by a bunch of dudes in a band, but it's very representative of like Japanese pop culture. So it's girls in baby doll dresses and, some of the bands play, but like baby metal is I don't even know how popular they are. I just know that they get on big tours. And
get on a lot of festivals.
Yeah, it feels more style over substance, but the band is great. The girls run around in short skirts and sing, but it's not like they're playing. To the best of my knowledge,
no, they don't play, but they sing and they do choreographed dances. Like they're absolutely entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
like it's not my sound,
right?
Because of the baby girl voice thing. Like I don't, but I'll see clips of them from time to time on YouTube, and you just do get pulled in.
It's
because
fun.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Love Bites, the Japanese girl band that he mentioned, they do play. Those girls play their own instruments.
Love stinks. Yeah.
You want to do some goss here
Yeah,
into this person's
yeah.
gaping maw as they requested?
Get your maw and your paw ready.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez, Bilton.
Ooh, baby, have I got a bunch of goss for you, for your maw, your paw, your mouth, your butt, whatever you need. All right, start things off. George Clooney did an interview with GQ where he talked about his feud with Quentin Tarantino. Apparently, Quentin Tarantino said that George Clooney hasn't had a hit since the millennium, which Clooney was like, what the hell, man? That's pretty much my whole career. 24 years. I've won 2 Oscars, 4 Golden Globes. I feel like I've done all right. So he was a little taken back by that. And if you remember, they starred in From Dusk Till Dawn together. So I don't think they're doing a sequel anytime soon together. And according to Inside Sources, after the interview, Clooney said, usually he's got an actress's foot in his mouth, not his own.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz.
He writes that in the movies.
Tarantino likes feet.
Yeah, he loves the feet. All right. Dr. Dre, he loves the Olympics.
Drew or Dre?
Dr. Drew. No, Dre.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Dre he loved the Olympics, and he's throwing his hat in the ring. He's going to compete, or he wants to compete in archery in the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. And according to Inside Sources, he's got a very unique style, and he's got a chance because he's the guy that holds the bow sideways.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, faux shiz.
Get it out like that holds a gun.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, and finally, local. We're going local with maybe not celebrity, but he's infamous. Bobby George, of course, has been talked about a lot over the past 24 hours because he was charged with rape, assault, strangulation, attempted murder, kidnapping, all these different things. And, he's a businessman, so according to inside sources, he's using this as an opportunity to rebrand his businesses, to town hall, his ass to jail. His dispensary will not be Rise anymore. It'll be called All Rise. And Rebowl, the burrito bowl place, no longer Rebowl. It's now going to be called Our Owner is Charged with Attempted Murder, Rape, Kidnapping, and Assault Bowl.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez, Bilton. Ooh.
I like how strangulation and assault are two separate charges.
Yeah.
I think one is a precursor to the other. I don't know how many people are being strangled and not assaulted.
I think it's such a specific assault.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you can throw a punch and that's assault, aggravated assault.
Sure.
But when you're strangling somebody, it's within the realm of trying to murder them.
You are still, maybe it's part of the attempted murder charge then, not the other. Is Rebowl that place at Public Square?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. I've done a lap a handful of times, but I've never gone in there. It's a burrito place?
It's like a burrito bowl place kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
I
like
thought, for some reason, I thought it
bowls
was
or-
a weed shop. I didn't know what was
No.
going on there. All right. By the way, no breakdancing in the 2028 Olympics.
The best tweet was, why did something happen?
What's that?
Like somebody reported that and then a
I
quote.
think it was the girl, wasn't it? Wasn't it the breakdancer
Was
chick
it?
who said, "Why did something
Oh,
happen?"
that's
I
even
thought,
funnier if it was her.
I thought that was her.
No,
but
I
I'm
don't
like,
think she did. I don't think it was her. No.
Oh, okay.
Because now the story is that she fixed the thing. And that's why people are pissed off. So for all the people who thought it was a goof, myself among them, I'm like, there's no way this woman, 36-year-old, whatever she is, breakdancing is her hobby, right? She's like, she's a doctor. She's something. I'm like, there's no way this woman went through all these channels to get into the Olympics. And so now they're saying that she started her own governing body for breakdancing that would deny somehow she had some kind of influence where she did that in Australia.
Interesting.
That's a long way to go, man. I don't know if I buy that.
And there's people who say that what she did was, because I think there were so many people pissed or whatever who weren't looking at that and going, yeah, that's a legitimate thing. Clearly that's, something that doesn't seem real or official or skilled in any way, that she set up her own qualifying tournament in Australia and that her husband was the coach of the Australian Olympic breakdancing team. These are the allegations. And so that she was taking part in creating a separate organization to oversee, basically that she just put herself in there because there was only one qualifying competition in Australia. And so at best, something was hinky, but people are alleging that she put herself in there basically to the exclusion of other people who were really well known and accomplished in breakdancing in Australia. So I don't know if there's any merit to any of that, but I think anybody who watched her, yeah, everybody thought it was hilarious, but I don't know a single person who was, because she got zeros across the board. Right? She didn't get a single.
She didn't get 1 point?
No.
That's so funny.
She didn't even move on to like the next thing. She
was running in a circle like Homer when he's going, woo, 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 woo,
yeah.
Woo. Like, it's so funny, though.
0.0.
That's literally,
they don't
she
award
didn't
a
make
point for being hilarious.
She didn't get 1 point. So something is weird here because people bust their ass to get to the Olympics. I don't know other than if she did manipulate the process, how the hell you go in there and do that. And of course, her thing was, that's me expressing myself and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But we've all seen breakdancing. It's been around for decades. We've all seen breakdancing, and we've all seen real good breakdancing.
Yeah, you ever seen the movie, not Step Up?
Step
My
Up
God,
to
what's
the Streets?
Dance battle movie? You
Oh.
got served.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the Bring It On. That's a
No,
cheerleading
that's
one?
cheerleading, yeah. You Got Served is the dance battle movie.
So, yeah, everybody memed the hell out of this woman. You know, Elaine doing the little kicks dance. And, you know, so, yeah, she's got a lot of coverage. But they're like, this is for all the wrong reasons because she went completely scoreless and leaving people to wonder how the hell she got in there in the first place. For someone for whom it was clearly just a hobby. So, yeah, she didn't get 1 point from the judges. And everybody gave her a hard time, but I'm like, look, if you're a doctor, I have to think, of any stripe, I don't know if she's a physician, I don't know if she's just a PhD, I don't know what it is. But if you're a doctor, unless you're spending all your free time training on breakdancing to go to the Olympics, I don't know. All my moves are original, she said. Creativity is really important to me. I go out there and I show my artistry. So maybe she might have been better served to be one of the ribbon dancers that are like part of gymnastic routines.
I don't think that's real anymore, is it? Are there still ribbon dancers?
I think there are, right? Isn't that part of like a floor routine for
No,
gymnasts?
I don't think they're doing that anymore.
Oh, really?
I think that was
okay.
just an old school.
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
get. That's what I get for not watching the Olympics. Rachel Raygun. God. Yeah. So anyway, now, you know, because we've all seen these are the stages of going viral. Everybody has fun with you for about a week, and then then there's the backlash invariably, and everybody starts digging into who you are and what you've done and blah blah blah. And sometimes you come up with nothing. You just come up with, well, let's move on to the next abomination because we're done with this one. But people now are alleging that something a bit more nefarious was at play here. So I don't know. But hey, she got out of Australia for a couple of weeks. And nothing wrong with that.
I'm doing things that I never thought I'd be able to do. Like I never thought I'd be able to spin on my head, and now I can spin on my head, and that's just wild to me.
By day, Dr. Rachel Gunn is a lecturer at Sydney's Macquarie Uni.
Everyone, we're in week 7 now. Portfolio 1 due at the end of this week. Somehow they'll see me something on TV or something on Instagram and they'll go, wait, is this you? And that definitely distracts the class.
Let's go, Raygun!
Class over, Rachel becomes Raygun. Dancing is also part of her academic journey. Her PhD focused on breaking.
Her PhD was focused on breakdancing. I mean, the B-roll that they're showing there, the B-boy roll, if you will, looks like she kind of knows what she's doing. So, I don't know. But she did not get a single digit for a score. And breakdancing is not going to be part of the Olympics
we can't do
in 2028. I don't know if this was the tail wagging the dog or not. But, I mean, I think this was only the second time it was in the Olympics at all, right?
I thought it was the first time.
No,
Or
it was in the
before.
first two.
It was
Yeah.
in the 2018 Youth Olympics.
So it's not the same thing.
Well, I mean, but isn't it? It's under the Olympic umbrella.
Sure.
But it's not. I mean, if it's the Youth
not the
Olympics, it's not
Olympics.
the Olympics. It's not the main Olympics.
Well, then they're one and done.
You blew it, Ray.
So
I love the comparison to the That's Hip Hop video.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's so good. Hold your hands like this, because that's hip hop.
maybe that's what she studied, and that's what got her to the Olympics.
My feet are straight ahead. You don't want to do that. You want to turn your feet out. I'm going to do this backwards. And that's what makes it look like hip hop. What this is with hip hop is everything's down low. It all is in a plie. I think the first thing that you need to know about hip hop, it's all about your posture. And you know, growing up, my posture was really bad. My mom used to tell me all the time, stand up straight, stand up straight. Well, you know what? I was standing up straight. And hip hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, ah, and ah. The more relaxed you are, that's what makes it hip hop. This is the first thing I will say to you. You want to do hip hop? You got to stand like this. In a hip hop head, we have this. Boom, bam, every time. Or Your hands are always like this.
I mean, you got to have hip hop head.
Yeah.
Obviously.
If you're going to be dancing like that.
Or like this.
You want to
That's
put
hip-hop.
different emphasis on another syllable.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the Bob's Burgers episode that basically plays off of that video.
Yes.
There's just so many good comparisons. It's a wonderful moment.
Yep. A lot of people wondering why Aussie Mayor hasn't weighed in on Raygun's performance.
Aussie Mayor here, and backed by popular demand. I just want to let you all know we don't claim her. She is not one of us. She is faking her accent. This is the only real Australian accent. She's actually not even at the uni. She snuck her way in by making herself her own municipality. And when she applied, I denied her application, but the university also threw it in the trash. So.
Do they say trash or bin?
They say bin, and they'd also say uni down there.
She said uni.
She said university.
No, I didn't.
No, she said uni.
This last time you said university.
Well, it's,
uni.
she dropped the uni.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm being told by a lot of people that rhythmic gymnastics is still part of the Olympics.
That's where they have like the ball.
Ribbons and batons.
Okay.
Still a thing. Yeah.
But are they?
Well, I didn't see it, so I'll take your word for it.
Are they primarily going batons? Because
I don't know.
I feel like I would have seen memes of ribbons.
Right. I didn't see any ribbons.
All right, let me break here. If you want to send me a text, 35192, you can leave messages for us on the iHeartRadio app.